Ever feel like your hard-earned money isn't working as hard as it should? With rising inflation and economic uncertainty, traditional investments just aren't cutting it anymore. And that is why buying and stacking bullion makes perfect sense. Investing in gold, silver, and platinum isn't just about diversification. It's about safeguarding your wealth against the unpredictability of the market. Imagine owning gold, silver, and platinum in your investment portfolio. Well, now you can. With the prices of gold and silver on the rise, there's no better time to invest in precious metals. These assets have historically been a hedge against inflation and economic instability, making them a smart addition to any investment strategy. Did you know Stack's Bowers Galleries offers weekly online auctions of bullion products every Thursday? These auctions are referred to as precious metals auctions, or PMA. Participating in our PMA is an excellent way to acquire high-quality bullion products at competitive prices. Don't let your money miss out on its full potential. Visit our website now to participate in our next precious metals auction. Secure your financial future with gold, silver, and platinum through Stack's Bowers Galleries.
Pop open the champagne bottle. It's sold.
And last call, it is sold 825,000 to 244.
Sold for $2,500,000 to bidder 30. Congratulations.
Fair warning and last call. And it has officially sold.
So in United States, coins and medals are more than simple illustrations on small metal disc. Rather, they are expressions of the values, the aspirations, and the shared heritage of our nation.
Congratulations. Sold for $975,000.
We have $950 now in the back. Do I hear $1 million?
And it's sold $800,000 to bidder 109. Congratulations.
Going twice, last call. And it will officially sell.
the realm of coin collecting, quality and appeal are paramount. Stack's Bowers Galleries is pleased to introduce the opportunity for your coins to be collectible market qualified, also known as CMQ, where every coin is meticulously assessed by numismatic experts David Hall and Greg Roberts. Our goal is to only approve coins that exceed industry standards, setting a new benchmark for numismatic excellence. Coins with our CMQ stickers are recognized for their premium quality. Each CMQ sticker is a seal of approval from the industry's top experts, David Hall and Greg Roberts, ensuring that your coin stands out in the marketplace. Ready to elevate your collection? Submitting your coins is easy. Start by registering at our website, and then send us your coins for evaluation. Those that meet our standards will earn the CMQ sticker, marking them as premium quality within the numismatic community. Don't just collect, excel with CMQ. Visit our website to begin your submission process and unlock the potential of your coins today. Ever feel like your hard-earned money isn't working as hard as it should? With rising inflation and economic uncertainty, traditional investments just aren't cutting it anymore. And that is why buying and stacking bullion makes perfect sense. Investing in gold, silver, and platinum isn't just about diversification. It's about safeguarding your wealth against the unpredictability of the market. Imagine owning gold, silver, and platinum in your investment portfolio. Well, now you can. With the prices of gold and silver on the rise, there's no better time to invest in precious metals. These assets have historically been a hedge against inflation and economic instability, making them a smart addition to any investment strategy. Did you know Stack's Bowers Galleries offers weekly online auctions of bullion products every Thursday? These auctions are referred to as precious metals auctions, or PMA. Participating in our PMA is an excellent way to acquire high-quality bullion products at competitive prices. Don't let your money miss out on its full potential. Visit our website now to participate in our next precious metals auction. Secure your financial future with gold, silver, and platinum through Stack's Bowers Galleries.
Pop open the champagne bottle. It's sold.
And last call, it is sold 825,000 to 244.
Sold for $2,500,000 to bidder 30. Congratulations.
Fair warning and last call. And it has officially sold.
So in United States, coins and medals are more than simple illustrations on small metal discs. Rather, they are expressions of the values, the aspirations, and the shared heritage of our nation.
Congratulations. Sold for $975,000.
We have 950 now in the back. Do I hear $1 million?
And it's sold $800,000 to bidder 109. Congratulations.
Going twice, last call. And it will officially sell.
In the realm of coin collecting, quality and appeal are paramount. Stack's Bowers Galleries is pleased to introduce the opportunity for your coins to be collectible market qualified, also known as CMQ, where every coin is meticulously assessed by numismatic experts David Hall and Greg Roberts. Our goal is to only approve coins that exceed industry standards, setting a new benchmark for numismatic excellence. Coins with our CMQ stickers are recognized for their premium quality. Each CMQ sticker is a seal of approval from the industry's top experts, David Hall and Greg Roberts, ensuring that your coin stands out in the marketplace. Ready to elevate your collection? Submitting your coins is easy. Start by registering at our website, and then send us your coins for evaluation. Those that meet our standards will earn the CMQ sticker, marking them as premium quality within the numismatic community. Don't just collect, excel with CMQ. Visit our website to begin your submission process and unlock the potential of your coins today. Ever feel like your hard-earned money isn't working as hard as it should? With rising inflation and economic uncertainty, traditional investments just aren't cutting it anymore. And that is why buying and stacking bullion makes perfect sense. Investing in gold, silver, and platinum isn't just about diversification. It's about safeguarding your wealth against the unpredictability of the market. Imagine owning gold, silver, and platinum in your investment portfolio. Well, now you can. With the prices of gold and silver on the rise, there's no better time to invest in precious metals. These assets have historically been a hedge against inflation and economic instability, making them a smart addition to any investment strategy. Did you know Stack's Bowers Galleries offers weekly online auctions of bullion products every Thursday? These auctions are referred to as precious metals auctions, or PMA. Participating in our PMA is an excellent way to acquire high-quality bullion products at competitive prices. Don't let your money miss out on its full potential. Visit our website now to participate in our next precious metals auction. Secure your financial future with gold, silver, and platinum through Stack's Bowers Galleries.
Pop open the champagne bottle. It's sold.
And last call, it is sold 825,000 to 244.
Sold for $2,500,000 to bidder 30. Congratulations.
Fair warning and last call. And it has officially sold.
So in United States, coins and metals are more than simple illustrations on small metal discs. Rather, they are expressions of the values, the aspirations, and the shared heritage of our nation.
Congratulations. Sold for $975,000.
We have $950 now in the back. Do I hear $1 million?
And it's sold $800,000 to bidder 109. Congratulations.
Going twice, last call. And it will officially sell.
In the realm of coin collecting, quality and appeal are paramount. Stack's Bowers Galleries is pleased to introduce the opportunity for your coins to be collectible market qualified, also known as CMQ, where every coin is meticulously assessed by numismatic experts David Hall and Greg Roberts. Our goal is to only approve coins that exceed industry standards, setting a new benchmark for numismatic excellence. Coins with our CMQ stickers are recognized for their premium quality. Each CMQ sticker is a seal of approval from the industry's top experts, David Hall and Greg Roberts, ensuring that your coin stands out in the marketplace. Ready to elevate your collection? Submitting your coins is easy. Start by registering at our website, and then send us your coins for evaluation. Those that meet our standards will earn the CMQ sticker, marking them as premium quality within the numismatic community. Don't just collect, excel with CMQ. Visit our website to begin your submission process and unlock the potential of your coins today. Ever feel like your hard-earned money isn't working as hard as it should? With rising inflation and economic uncertainty, traditional investments just aren't cutting it anymore. And that is why buying and stacking bullion makes perfect sense. Investing in gold, silver, and platinum isn't just about diversification. It's about safeguarding your wealth against the unpredictability of the market. Imagine owning gold, silver, and platinum in your investment portfolio. Well, now you can. With the prices of gold and silver on the rise, there's no better time to invest in precious metals. These assets have historically been a hedge against inflation and economic instability, making them a smart addition to any investment strategy. Did you know Stack's Bowers Galleries offers weekly online auctions of bullion products every Thursday? These auctions are referred to as precious metals auctions, or PMA. Participating in our PMA is an excellent way to acquire high-quality bullion products at competitive prices. Don't let your money miss out on its full potential. Visit our website now to participate in our next precious metals auction. Secure your financial future with gold, silver, and platinum through Stack's Bowers Galleries.
Open the champagne bottle. It's sold.
And last call, it is sold 825,000 to 244.
Sold for $2,500,000 to bidder 30. Congratulations.
Fair warning and last call. And it has officially sold.
So in United States, coins and medals are more than simple illustrations on small metal discs. Rather, they are expressions of the values, the aspirations, and the shared heritage of our nation.
Congratulations. Sold for $975,000.
We have 950 now in the back. Do I hear $1 million?
And it's sold $800,000 to bidder 109. Congratulations.
Going twice. Last call. And it will officially sell.
Welcome to the Stack's Bowers Gallery winning hammer price. A 20% buyer's premium will be added, plus any applicable sales tax. Due to the 2018 Supreme Court ruling on internet sales tax, we are required by law to collect applicable sales and use tax in certain states, even though we do not have a physical presence there. The auctioneer reserves the right to execute bids on behalf of the absentee bidder, up to their maximum bid amount, which is noted here in the auctioneer's book. Cut bids are accepted once the lot reaches a minimum hammer price of $500 or more. Cut bids are allowed once per lot per bidder. This concludes the auctioneer's announcements. Good luck to all internet bidders participating on our Stack's Bowers app and in our website.
Broadcasting from Griffin Studios in beautiful Southern California. Welcome to the Stack's Bowers Gallery's live online auction.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Stack's Bowers Gallery's December 16th Sidney F. Martin Collection Sale. I'll be your auctioneer for the first hour and a half, Samuel Markel, and without further ado, we have lot number one. And opening up here at 140 now, looking for a 116 now that we're live here on first lot of the day, first lot of this session. We have it at 140, looking for a 160 to come on back. That's 140 here, looking for 160 there, going once. 140 here, bid 160 there, going twice. Last chance. Now sold for 140, pal 2269, and on we go with lot number two. Opening up at 100 now, which bid 120. We have it at 100 here, looking for the 120 there to come on back. That's $20 more to you. 100 now, looking for 120 going once. Looking for 120 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100, pal 229, 366. On now with lot number three, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. Come on back on limiters. Let's see you for 180 on in. That's 160 now, bid 180 going once. Looking for 180 going twice. Last chance. So for 160, pal 2322, book bidder. Number four is up next, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. In at 160, let's see on for 180. And we have it at 160, 180, 200 now. Would you come on back for 220 for $20 more? Let's see the 220 on with you. That's 200 even here in the book, looking for 220 going once. Looking for 220 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 200, pal 2322. On now with lot five, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. We have it at 240. How about the 260 to come on back? We have it 240, 260 now, bid up to 280. That's 260 here. Let's get the 280 on the clear, and there we go, 280 on in. Original unlimiter, you've been outbid. Would you like to come on back for 300 now? We have it at 280 now, bid up to an even 300 going once. Looking for an even 300 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 280 to you on limiter 2337. Lot 6 is here, opening up at 140 now at 160. We have it at 140, looking for the 160 to come on back here. That's 140 now, looking for 160, 140, 160, 180 back with the book. They're holding steady on limiter, come on back for 200 now. That's 180 now, looking for 200 going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180 to the book bidder 2322. Our following lot, lot number 7, opening up at 280 now, but up to 300. We have it at 280 here getting started, looking at the even 300 there. Let's see it come on back. We have it at 280, 300, 320. We've been here before, the book holding steady. Let's see 340 on with you. That's 320 here, but 340 there going once. Looking for 340 going twice. We have 320, 340, 360 once again with the book looking for 380 now. That's 360 here, bid up to 380 there going once. 360 here, bid 380 there going twice. Last chance. Sold for $360, the book bidder, $23.22. Lot number 8 following along, opening up at $3,600 here, looking for $3,800 there. That's $200 more here on in with the bidding increments. $3,600 is with our book bidder getting it started. They had prior interest and so should you. On limiters come on back in for $3,800. Moved at $3,800. Book coming on back with a cut bid of $3,900. Let's see an even $4,000 now. What's $100 more? You bid it once, bid it again. Let's see an even $4,000. That's $3,900 now. Looking $4,000 on up, going once. Looking $4,000 now, going twice. And welcome back online bidder. You are in. Book is out. Anyone else for the competition bid for $4,200? That's $4,000 even online. Looking $4,200 going once. Looking $4,200 going twice. Last chance. Sold $4,002, the online bidder $21.52. Lot number 9 following, opening up at $220 now. Would you bid $240? Here at the $220, looking for the $240 there online. That's $220, $240, $260 back with the book, looking for $280 on. We have it at $260 now, but up to $280 going once. Looking for $280 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for $260, the book bidder $18.06. Lot 10 follows, opening up at $260 now, bid $280. We have it at $260, getting it started. Let it be with you for $280 on live bidders. That's $260 here, bid $280 there, going once. And we have $260, $280, $300, been here before, looking for $320 on up, $20 more to you. Let's see it. And $320's in with the books not yet out, perhaps third time's the charm. We have it at $320, still with the book, perhaps $340 on with you, online bidder. What's $20 more? Let's see it again. That's $320 now, but up to $340 going once. Looking for $340 now, going twice. Last chance. We sell it for $320 on the prior book bid, paddle 1806. Lot number 11 following up, opening up at $140 now, bid $160. We have it at $140, looking for the $160 to come on back in. That's $140 here with the book, bid it up to $160 going once. Looking for $160 now, going twice. Last chance. And there we go, $140, $160, $180 now, looking for $200. Would you come on back for $200 now on live bidder? That's $180 here with the book, looking for $200 now, going once. Looking for $200 now, going twice. Last chance. We sell for $180, pal, $23.22 book bidder. Lot number 12 following along here, opening up at $140 now. Would you bid $160? We have $140. Do you have $160 to follow? On the bidder, come on back in for $20 more. That's $140 now in the book, looking for $160 on up, going once. Looking for $160 now, going twice. Last chance. We sell for $140. The book bidder, $23.22. And following up here with lot number 13, we open up at $80 now. Would you bid $100? We have $80. Let it be on for $100. That's $80 here in the book, bid up to $100. $100's in, book is out. Welcome back, online bidder. Anyone else for $120 now? Comments on, $120's here. You are clear. Original online bidder, that's your cue for a $140 bid. That's $120 now, bid up to $140 going once. $120 now, would you bid $140 going twice? Last chance. Sold to the new online bidder for $120, pal, $229, $366. Lot number 14 following along here, opening up at $420 now, would you bid $440? We have $420, $440, $460 now, bid up to $480. $20 more. Let's see it on bidder. Come on back in. That's $460 now, bid $480. $460, $40, $500 now, bid up to $550. We have it at $500. Would you bid $550 to follow? That's $500 now, bid up to $550 going once. $500 now, would you bid $550 going twice? Last chance, final call for that $550. Sold $500 to the book bidder, $313, $161. Lot 15 following along, opening up at $380 now, would you bid $400? We have it at $380, looking for the $400 on back. On bidder, let's see the $400 along with you. That's $380 now, but up to $400 going once. $380 now, would you bid $400 going twice? We have it at $380, $400, $420 back with the book, looking for that $440 to follow. Online bidder, let's see the $440 along with you to come on back. The book still has it. And wisely done, $440 in, book is out, persistence pays off. Anyone else for the $460 competition bid? That's $440 now, would you bid $460 going once? $440 now, bid $460 going twice. Last chance. Sold $440 to the online bidder, $21.52. We follow up with lot 16, opening up at $340 now, would you bid $360? We have $340, getting it started, looking at $360. Come on back in, online bidders, let's see long here. That's $340, $360, $380 now, bid up to $400. We have it at $380 now, looking $400 on back with you, $20 more. You bid once, let's see it again. Looking $400 here, going once. Looking $400 here, going twice. Last chance with $380, $400, $420 once more back of the book, perhaps $440 to beat. That's $420 now, bid $440 going once. $420 now, would you bid $440 going twice? Last chance. Sold to the book for $420, pal, $313, $161. Lot 17 following along here, opening up at $120 now, would you bid $140? We have it at $120, would you bid $140 to come on back in? Looking for $140 here, going once. Looking for $140 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for $120, paddle 1806 book bidder. Lot number 18 following up, opening up at $40 now, bid $420. We have it at $400 even here. On limiters, come on back for the $420 there. That's looking $420 here, going once. Looking $420 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold $400 even in the book bidder, $313, $811. Lot number 19 following up, now opening up at 80 with the book. Let's see the even 100 on with you. On limiters, come on back in. That's 80 here, bidding up to 100 there, going once. Looking for 100 here, going twice. Last chance to you. Sold for 80, pal, 229, 366. Lot number 20 is here, opening up 100 even with the book. Let's see 120 online bidders. Come on back in for $20 more to you. That's 100, 120, 140 now, bid up to 160. Back with the book at 140, you bid once, bid again, come on back for 160. Looking for the 160 in, and there we go, book is out. Anyone else for 180 to follow for the competition bid? That's 160 now online, bid up to 180, going once. 160 now online, bid up to 180, going twice. Last chance. Sold to you on limiter for 160, pal, 239, 270. 21 following up now, opening up at 160 now, would you bid 180? We have it at 160, looking the 180 on up. On limiter, come on back in, $20 to you, that's the bid to make. 160 now, bid up to 180 going once. Looking for 180 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160, paddle 1806, book bidder. 22 following up, opening up at 180 now, but up to 200. We have it at 180, getting it started. Looking for the even 200 on in. Let's see it on with you. That's 180 now, bid up to 200 going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. We sell to the book. Pedal 1806. Lot 23 follows along here, opening up at an opening bid of 120 now, bid 140. We're here at 120. Let it be with you for 140 on limiters. Let's see on back. And we have it at 140 in. Book is out right of the gate. Very well done. Anyone else for 160 on for the competition? That's 140, 160 now, competition on. Original limiter, come on back for 180. You bid once, bid again. Let's see the competition for 180 here. That's 160 now, bid 180, going once. 160 now, bid 180, going twice. Last chance. So for 160 to the on limiter, 2337. Lot 24 follows up, opening up at 180 now, would you bid 200? We have it at 180 here, looking for the 200 on to clear. Let's see it in here on limiters. Looking for the 200 on here, going once. Looking for 200 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold the book for 180, pal 23, 22, 25 following up now, opening up at 300 even now, bid up to 320, $20 more to you on limiter, come on back in for 320. That's 300 here, looking for 320 there, going once. Looking for 320 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold 300 even to the book bidder, 2337, and on we go with lot 26, which opens up at 180 now, bid 200. Getting started here at 180, let's get the even 200 on to clear, come on back in. That's 180 now, bid up to 200 going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. It is sold for 180, pedal 1806, book bidder. 27 following up, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. Getting started at 160, let's get the 180 on to clear on limiters because we have it. Going once. Looking for 180 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold to the book for 160, pedal 1806. 28 following up now, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. We have it at 260, let it be for 280 on, come on back in on limiters. We have it at 260 with the book, looking for 280, going once. 260, 280, 300 now, but up to 320. Back with the book at 300, let it be with you for 320. That's 300 now, but up to 320 going once. 300 now, would you bid 320 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 300, about a 1806 book bidder. 29 following up here, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. Here at 240, let it be with 260 on. Come on back in on the bidder, what's $20 more? That's 240 now, but up to 260 going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? And 260's in, book is out, right at the gate, and welcome back. Anyone else for 280 on for the competition? That's 260 now, bid 280 going once. Look for 280 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold to you on limiter for 260, pal 2337. Lot 30 following, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. Getting started here at 260. How about the 280 on to follow? On limiter, come on back in for $20 more to you. That's 260 here with the book, bid on up to 280, and it's going once. Looking for 280 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 260, pal 287, 580 book bidder. 31 following up here, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. We have it at 160, let be with you on for 180. That's looking for 180 here, going once. Looking for 180 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160, pal 23, 22, book bidder. 32 follows up now, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. We have it 80 here, looking for the even 100 to clear. On limiter, come on back in. That's 80 on the book, looking for 100 on with you, going once. Looking for 100 on limiters, are you sure? It's going twice. Last chance. 100 is in, book is out. Welcome back again. Let's see 120 to follow. We have 100 now online, looking for 120 going once. 100 now online, bid 120 going twice. And 120 is back of the game. 100's out, would you following up for 140 now? I have it at 120 now, looking for 140 on up. Original limiter, you've been outbid, but it's going once. That's 120 now, bid 140 going twice. Last chance. So for 120, pal 2152. 33 following up now, opening up at 220 now, bid 240. We have it at 220. Looking at the 240 on limiters, come on back in. We have a 220, 240 now, bid up to 260. It's at 240 with the on limiter now, looking for 260 on up, going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? Last chance. Sold to you on the bidder for 240, pal 1754. 34 follows up, now opening up at 160, now bid 180. We have it at 160, how at the 180 on up with you. That's 160 now, bid 180 going once. 160 now, bid 180 going twice. We have a 160, 180, 200 now, looking for the 220 to come on back. That's 200 even here with the book. Let's see 220 on the bidder. Let's see it along with you. 200 now, bid up to 220 going once. 200 now, bid up to 220 going twice. Last chance. Now sold for 200, pal 23, 22. 35 following up now, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. We have it at 160, looking for the 180 on the bidder, coming on back in at 180, 200 now, bid up to 220. We have it at 200 even, let's see the 220, and 220 is in, but the book is not yet out. It's a prior book bid in their favor. On the bidder, come on back in for 240. We have it at 220 here, looking for the 240 on to clear, going once. 220 here, bid 240 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 220, pal 23, 22. Following along here with lot 36, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. We have at 80 here, looking at 100 on to clear. On the bidder, come on back in. That's 80 now, but up to 100 going once. 80 now, would you bid 100 going twice? We have at 80, 100 now, but up to 120. We have at 100 here, looking at the 120 there, 120 is here. Let's see 140 on to clear. Newest on the bidder has it 120, come on back for 140, because it's going once. 120 now, but 140 going twice. Last chance. So for 120, pal 288, 633. Lot 37 following along, opening up at 100 now, bid 120. We have at 100, getting started. It's here with the book, and we have at 100, 120, 140 now, but up to 160. It's at 140 back with the book. On limit, are you sure? Come on back for 160 here, because it's going once. Looking for 160 now, going twice. Last chance. So for 140, pedal 1806. 38 following up, opening up at even 100 here. Let's get the 120 on to clear. Book getting it started at 100. Let it be on with you for 120 because it's going once. It's 100 here, but 120 there, going twice. Last chance. So for the even 100 is the book bidder 229, 366. 39 following up now, opening up at 140 now, but 160. We're getting started here at 140. Let's see the 160 on to follow. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. So for 140 to the book bidder, 1806. Lot 40 is here, opening up at 160 now, but 180. We have 160. Do you have 180 to follow on up? On Levitor, come on back for 180 here, because it's going once. And we have 160, 180, 200 back with the book. And 220, 240 now back with the book again, looking for 260 on with you. Perhaps third time's the charm. We see two prior online bidders. Perhaps one of you to come on back for 260 now. That's 240 now, but up to 260 going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 240 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 41 following up, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. We have it at 160 here, looking at the 180 on to clear, come on back in. That's 160, 180, 200 now, but up to 220. We have it at 200 even here with the book bidder, looking for 220 on back with you. You bid once on the bidder, come on back for 220, and there you go. Clearing it away, persistence pays off. Anyone else for 240 to follow? That's 220 now, but up to 240 going once. 220 now, would you bid 240 going twice? Last chance. Sold to you on the bidder for 220, pal 2152. 42 following up, opening up at 160 now, would you bid 180? That's 160 here, but on to 180 to clear, because it's going once. 160 here, but 180 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160, pedal 1806. Lot 43 following up now, opening up at 180 now, would you bid 200? Getting started here at 180, let it be on for an even 200 now. We have it at 180, 200, 220 now, would you bid 240? That's 220 back with the book, looking at the 240 on up to follow. 220 here, bid 240 on to clear, going once. 220 here, would you bid 240 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 220 to paddle 1806 book bidder. 44 following up, opening up at 200 now, bid 220. We have it at 200. Come on back for 220. $20 more. It could be in your favor. That's 200 now, but up to 220 going once. Looking for 220 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 200 even, paddle 1605 to the book bidder. 45 following along now, opening up at 140 now, bid 160. We are getting it started here at 140. Let's see the 160 on. That's 140 now, bid up to 160 going once. 140 now, would you bid 160 going twice? And we have 140, 160, 180. Once more back with the book. Let's see the even 200 on. That's 180 here, looking for 200 on to clear, going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 46 following up, opening up at 140 now, bid 160. We're here at the 140, 160, 180 now, back with the book again, looking for the even 200 on. Online bidder, it's not yet yours. Let's see the even 200 on to clear, because it's going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. So for 180 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. And on we go here with lot 47, opening up at 140 now, bid 160. We have it at 140, leaving the 160 to come on back in. That's 140 now, bid to 160 going once. 140 now, would you bid 160 going twice? We have 140, 160 now, bid up to 180. It's at 160 now. Let's see 180 on with you, because it's going once. 160 now, bid 180 going twice. Last chance, final call on my bidder. Are you sure? So for 160 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 48 is here, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. We have it at 260, looking for the 280 to come on back in. That's 260 getting started with the book, looking for 280 on, going once. 260 here, bid 280 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 260, battle 1806, book bidder. 49 following up here, opening up at 220 now, bid 240. We have 220, how about the 240 on to follow? That's 220 here with the book, looking for the 240 up, going once. Looking for 240 now, going twice. Last chance, and 240 is in, but the book is not yet out. It's a prior book bid. Very well done. Persistent paying off at 260 now, bid 280. We have it 260 now, but up to 280. Anyone else? Going once. 260 now, would you bid 280 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 260 online, about 23.37. And here we go with this lot 50, opening up at 140 now, bid 160. Getting started at 140, let's see the 160 on to follow. 140 here, bid 160 there, going once. Looking for 160 here, going twice. Online bidders. We sell for 140, paddle 1806, book bidder. 51 following up, opening up at 120 now, bid 140. Here at 120, let it be on for 140 to come on back in. That's 120 here, bid 140 to clear, going once. 120 here, 140 there, followed up by 160 perhaps. We have it a 140 now in line, looking for 160 on up for the competition, going once. 140 now, bid 160 going twice. Last chance, final call. Sold to you online for 140, pal 278.36. 52 follows along here, opening up at 120 now, bid 140. I have it at 120 here, looking for the 140 on to clear, $20 more to roll on in. That's 120 now, bid up to 140 going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. Last chance to you. Sold for $120, paddle 1806. 53 is right here, opening up at 220 now, bid 240. I have it at 220, looking for 240 to come on back in. That's 220 now, bid 240, 240's in, 220's out. Anyone else to follow up for 260 here? I have it at 240 now, bid 260 going once. 240 now, bid 260 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 240 online, pal 23.37. 54 is right along now, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. I have it at 240, looking at 260 on up. 240 here, bid 260 there, going once. Looking for 260 clear, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 240 to the book bidder, paddle 1806. 55 is following along. Opening at 850 now, bid 900. I have at 850, followed up for 900 now. That's 850 now, but up to 900 going once. Looking for 900 now, going twice. Last chance. We sell for $850 to the book bidder, $69.95. And 56 is right along, opening up at 120 now, bid 140. Getting started here at 120, let's see the 140 on, because that's 120 now, bid 140 following up. Very well done on limiter. The book is out. Anyone else for 160 now? That's 140 now, bid 160 going once. 140 now, bid 160 going twice. Anyone else? Sold online for 140, pal 239.270. Lot 57 is here, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. Getting started here at 260, let it be on for 280. That's 260 now, but up to 280 going once. 260 now, but up to 280 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 260, paddle 1806, book bidder. 58 following here, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. We're here at 260 on limiter, come on in for 280. 260 now, bid 280. We have it going once, and there you go. Welcome back on limiter at 280, 300 now, bid up to 320. We have it at 300 back with the book. Do you have 320 to follow? The book is still in. You are out. Let's see 320 on, because it's going once. And 320's here, but the book is not yet cleared. It's a prior book bid. Third time's the charm. Let's see 340 on with you. That's 320 now, bid 340 on the book, going once. 320 now, bid 340 going twice. Last chance. Sold the book for 320, paddle 1806. Up next here with lot 59, opening up at 160 now, bid 180. Here at 160, let it be on for 180 in. That's 160 now, bid up to 180 going once. 160 now, bid 180 going twice. Last chance. Sold the book for 160, paddle 1806. And on we go with lot 60, opening up at 180 now, bid 200. We have it at 180 getting started, limit the 200 on in. That's 180 here, bid up to 200 to clear, going once. 180 here, bid under 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180 to the book bidder, 27.34. 61 following up here, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. We have it at 240, looking at the 260 on. Online bidders, come on back in. What's $20 more? Because it's 260 going once. Looking for 260 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 240, pal 23.22. 62 is here, opening up at 60 now, but 80. We have it at 60 getting started, looking for 80 on up with you, going once. Looking for 80 on up with you. Online bidders, are you sure? Going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, paddle 1806. 63 following up here, opening up at 320 now, but 340. In at 320, let's see 340 up, and we have 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, still with the book, looking for 420. We have it at 420, 440, 460 now, clearing it away. Very well done. Persistence pays off. Anyone else for 480 now? I have it at 460 here with the on limiter now, looking for 40 on to clear. We have 460, 40, competition on, looking for 500 now. It's that last 20 long, could be a wise choice to hop on in. That's 40 now with the newest on limiter, looking for 500 now, going once. 480 now. Would you bid 500 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 480. The new on limiter 230-925. 64 following up here, opening up at 180 now, bid 200. We have it at 180. Would you bid 200 on up to follow? That's 180 now, bid up to 200. Going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. And with 200 is in, but the book came back at 220. Would you bid 240 now? I have it at 220 now, but up to 240 going once. 220 now, bid 240 going twice. Last chance, final call. Sold for 220 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. Our following lot, lot 65, opens up here at 420 now, bid 440. I have it at 420, looking for the 440 to come on back here for the lot of 25. Looking for 440 here, going once. Looking for 440 here, going twice. Online bidders, last chance. Sold 420 to the book bidder, pedal 1433. 66, double 6 following long, loading up at 220 now, would you bid 240? Getting started here at 220, let it be on for 240. We have 220, 240, 260 now, bid up to 280. We have it at 260 with the book. Let's see 280 on with you. 260 now, but up to 280 going once. Looking for 280 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 260 to the book bidder, 313-161. 67 is right along, loading up at 160 now, but 180. We have a 160, 180 now, cleared up, looking for 200 now. It's at 180 now online. Anyone else for 200 because it's going once. 180 now online, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180 online, pedal 1754. 68 follows, opening up at 240 now, but 260. We have it at 240, looking at the 260 on up. That's 240 with the book, looking for 260 to follow, going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 240, pedal 1806 book bidder. And we move right along to lot 69, opening up at 80 now, but 100. We have it 80 here, looking for the 100 on to clear. Come on back in. That's 80 now, but up to 100 going once. Looking for 100 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806. And with that, we have lot 70, opening up at 180 now, bid 200. Here at 180, let it be on for the even, 200 on in. That's 180 here, bid up to 200 to clear, go once. Looking for 200 on, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180, pedal 1806. 71 following here, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. We have 240, leaving the 260 on in to come on along. That's 240 now, bid 260 going once. Looking for 260 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 240, PAL 313-161. 72 following along, opening up at 180 now, but up to 200. That's 180, 200, 220 now, but up to 240, 260, but up to 280, 280, 300 now, but up to 320. That's 320 now, but up to 340. 320 clearing the book. Anyone else for 340 to follow? That's 320, 340 now, but up to 360. We have it at 340, looking for the 360 now. 360 in, 340 out, followed up by 380. I have it at 360, looking at the 380 on along to follow. That's 360 now, but 380 going once. 360, 380 now, but to 400. I have it at 380 now. Would you bid the 400 now to follow? That's 380 here, but up to 400 to clear, going once. 380 now, but up to 400 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 380 online, PAL 2337. 73 following along, owning up at 180 now, bid 200. I have it at 180 here, looking at the 200 on to clear. We have it at 180, 200, 220 back with the book, looking for 240. That's 220, 240 now, clearing the book. Anyone else for 260? That's 240 now online, away from the book. Anyone else for 260? Because it's going once. Looking for 260 going twice, and 260's in, 240's out. Original unlimiter, that's your cue for 280, and wisely done back in at 280 now, looking for 300. I have it at 280, would you bid 300 on up to follow? That's 280 now, looking for 300 on up, going once. 280 now, but up to 300 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 280 online, PAL 1677. Along we go with lot 74, opening up at 420 now, bid 440. We have it at 420 here, looking for 440 on to clear to come on back in. That's 420 now, bid 440 going once. 420 now, bid 440 going twice. Last chance. Right as the gavel strikes, 440's in, but it's a prior book bid. Keep it open just for you. It's still with a book, you know what to do. And 460 in, book is out. Welcome back. Everyone else for 40 on to follow. That's 460 now online, looking 480 going once. 460 now, bid 480 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 460 to the online bidder, 2337. 75 is right along, loading up at 240 now, would you bid 260? We have 240, leaving the 260 on up, and we have a 240, 260, 280 now back of the book, followed up by 300 prior book bid, looking for 320 from you, and we now have it looking for 340 on. We have it at 320 now, bidding up to 340, going once. 320 now online, bid up to 340, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 320 online, PAL 1677. On we go with lot 76, opening up at 240 now, bid 260. In at 240 with the book. Let's see 260 on with you. We have 240, 260, 280, 300, 320 now, bid up to 340. 340 prior book bid, looking for 360 now. We have it at 340, 360, clearing it away. Very well done. Persistence pays off. Anyone else for 380 on now? I have it at 360 now online, looking for 380 on up, going once. 360 now, bid 380 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 360 the on limiter, 1677. 77 following up, opening up at 240 now, would you bid 260? I have 240, looping the 260 on limiter, and you're in. The book is out. Anyone else for 280 now to follow? That's 260, 280 now, conference is on, looking for 300 on in. Original on limiter back in the game at 300 now, looking for 320. We have it at 300 now, would you bid 320 on up to follow? That's 300 now, but up to 320 going once. 300 now, but up to 320 going twice. 320's in, 300's out. Would you follow up by 340 now, looking for 360? I've at 340 now, would you bid 360 on up to follow here? 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance, final call for 360. So for 340, pal 1677. Following along here with lot 78, we open up at 140 now, but 160. We have 140 getting started. Let it be on with you for 160. That's 140 here with the book, bet up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. So for 140, pedal 1806. 79 is right along, loading up at 160 now, but 180. We have it at 160, let it be on for 180 on in. That's 160 now, but up to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 going twice. Last chance, final call for 180. So for 160, pedal 1806. We follow along here with lot 80, opening up at 160 now, but 180. We have it here at 160, let it be on for 180 on with you. On limiters, that's 160 now, but 180 going once. Looking for 180 here, going twice. Last chance. So for 160, pedal 1806. We follow along now with lot 81, opening up at 360 now, but 380. We have it at 360 here, let it be for 380 on to clear. That's 360 now, but up to 380 going once. 360 now, but up to 380 going twice. Last chance. And 380's in, 360's out, as well as the book. Anyone else for 400 for the competition bid? I have it at 380 now, but up to 400 going once. 380 now, but up to 400 going twice. Last chance. So for 380 to you on the bidder 2337. Lot 82 is right along, opening up at 240 now, but 260. I have it at 240, leaving the 260 to come on back in. That's 240 now, but up to 260 going once. 240 now, but up to 260 going twice. Last chance. So for 240, pedal 1806. 83 follows, opening up at 280 now, would you bid 300 even? That's 280 here with the book, getting it started. And we have it 280, 300, 320, 340 now, but up to 360, 360 now, but up to 380. I have it at 360, holding steady on line. Anyone else for 380 on to follow? That's 360 now, but 380 going once. 360 now, would you bid 380 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 360 online to you, pal 1677. 84 is right along now, opening up at 360 now, but 380. We have it at 360, 380 now, clearing it away from the book right out of the gate. Anyone else for an even 400 bid? That's 380 now online, away from the book, looking for 400 on up, going once. Looking 400 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 380 to you on limiter 1677. We follow up with lot 85, opening up at 140 now, but 160. It's at 140, let it be on for 160 on up, because it's going once. Looking for 160 now, going twice. Last chance and final call. We have it at 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. It's at 180 with the book. Let it be on with you for 200. That's 180 now, but up to 200 going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance. So for 180 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 86 following, opening up at 300 now, but 320. We have it at 300, looking at 320 on to follow. On limiter, $20 more to you. I have it at 300 now, but up to 320 going once. 300 now, but up to 320 going twice. Last chance. All right, as the gavel strikes, we have it at 300, 320, 340 now, but up to 360. It's at 340, back with the book. Perhaps another bid for 360 on with you. That's 320, 340 now, looking around up for 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance. So for 340, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 87 is right along next, opening up at an even 300 here, leaving 320 on to clear. We have it at 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420 now, but up to 440 now, clearing away from the book. Anyone else for 460 for the competition? That's 440 now online, but up to 460. Anyone else? Because it's going once. 440 now online, but up to 460 going twice. Last chance and final call. We sell to you on the bidder 440, pedal 1677. 88 is right along next, opening up at 260 now, but 280. We have it at 260, looking with the 280 on for $20 more to come on back in. Let's see it, because it's at 280 here, going once. Looking for 280 here, going twice. Last chance, final call for 280. Sold for 260, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 89 follows along now, opening up at 260 now, but 280. We have it at 260, let it be on for 280 here. That's 260 now, but up to 280 going once. Looking for 280 now, going twice. We have 260, 280, 300 now, but up to 320. Back with the book again at 320, 340 now, looking for 360. It's at 340, still with the book, perhaps third time's the charm, beyond for 360. We have 340, 360, 380 now, book holding steady, perhaps forwarded along with you. That's 380 here with the book, looking for 400, going once. 380 here with the book, bid it up to 400, going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold the book for 380, pedal 1806. Our following lot 90, opening up at 280 now, but up to 300. We have it at 280 here, getting it started, looking at 300 on with you, going once. And we have it at 280, 300 now, but up to 320, 340, 360, and up to 380. It's at 360, back with the book, looking for 380 on with you. That's 360 now, but up to 380 going once. 360 now, but up to 380 going twice. Last chance. So for 360, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 91 is along. Next, opening up at 460 now, bid 480. Leave it at 460, leaving the 40 on to come on back in. 460, 40, 500 now, bid up to 550. Leave it at 500 with the book, looking with the 550 on with you. That's 500 now, bid up to 550 going once. 500 now, bid 550 going twice. 525, cup bid, cleared away back with the book at 550 now, looking for 600. It's at 550, still with the book on a full increment, looking at 600 on with you, going once. That's 550 now, but up to 600 going twice. We have 550, 600, 650 now, but up to 700. That's 650 back with the book bidder now, looking at the 700 on with you. 650 now, bid 700 on up going once. 650 now, but up to 700 going twice. Last chance. So for 650 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. On we go now with lot 92, opening up at 380 now, but up to 400. We have it at 380, leaving the 400 on to come on back in for $20 more. That's 380 here with the book, bid up to 400 going once. Leaving 400 now going twice. Last chance. So for 380, pedal 45, 11, book bidder. 93 is right along, opening up at 340 now, but 360. We have it at 340 here, leaving 360 on to clear. On the bidders come on back in. That's 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance. So for 340, pedal 1806. 94 is right along next, opening up at 650 now, but 700. We have it at 650 now, let it be on for 700 on in. That's 650 now, but up to 700 going once. 650 now, but up to 700 going twice. Last chance. So for 650, pedal 1806. 95 follows, opening up at 650 now. Would you bid 700? That's 650 here, but up to 700 clear. Stack by live for $50 more. There's 700 on here, going once. Looking for 700 on here, going twice. Last chance, final call. We sell for 650 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 96 is right along, opening up at 140 now, bid 160. I have it at 140, let it be on with you for 160 to clear. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. Looking for 160 now, going twice. Last chance. We have a 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. You bid once, bid again, come on back for the 200 on in. That's 180 now, but up to 200 going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. So for 180, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 97 is right along, opening up at 320 now, but 340. We have it at 320 here, leaving 340 on to clear. That's 320 now with the book, looking for 340 going once. 320 here, would you bid 340 going twice? Last chance. So for 320, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 98 is right along next, opening up at 280 now, but up to an even 300. That's 280 here, getting started, leaving 300 on to clear. It's going once. Looking for 300 now, going twice. Last chance. So for 280, pedal 1806, book bidder. 99 is right along next here, opening up at 120 now, but 140. Getting started here in the book at 120. Let it be on with you on limiters for 140, because we have it going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. Last chance to you. We sell it for 120, pal 2387. With that, we have this lot 100, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. We have at 80 here with the book, getting started. Let's see the 100 on with you, going once. Looking for 100 now on limiters, are you sure? Going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806. Lot 101, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120 here. Let it be on with you for 140 there. That's 120 here with the book. Looking for 140 on up, going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. Last chance. So for 120, pal 2337. 102 is right along next, opening up at 650 now. Would you bid 700? I have it at 650 here, but up to 700 to clear. That's 650 now, but up to 700 going once. 650 now, but up to 700 going twice. Last chance. And 675 on a cup bid, cleared away. In under the wire we go. Anyone else for 700 for $25 more? And there it is, 700 in, cup bid on out. Anyone else for 750 to follow? Out at 700 even now. Come on back for the full increment there for 750 because it's going once. That's 700 now, but up to 750 going twice. Last chance and final call for 750. So for 700 even to the on limiter 313, 811. 103 is right along next, opening up at 850 now, but up to 900. That's 850 here. Let's see the 900 on to clear. That's 850 with the book. Looking around up for 900, going once. 850 now, but up to 900 going twice. Last chance. Whereas the gavel strikes, 900's on in, book is on out. Anyone else for 950 now for the competition? That's 900 now, but up to 950 going once. 900 now, but up to 950 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 900 online, pal 2337. 104 is right along now, opening up at 160 now, but 180. Getting started here at 160. We've been here before. Let it be on with you for 180. That's 160 now, but up to 180 going once. Looking for 180 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 105 follows along here, opening up at 140 now, but 160. Here at 140, let it be on with you for 160 now, because it's going once. Looking for 160 now, going twice. Last chance, online bidders. So for 140 to the book, pedal 1806. 106 follows, opening up at 420 now, bid 440. Here at the 420, how about the 440 on with you? That's looking 440 here, going once. Looking 440 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold 420 the book bidder, pedal 1806. 107 follows along. I'm going to go at 100 now, bid 120. We have 100 here, looking the 120 on to clear. Come on back in for $20 more. That's looking for 120 here, going once. Looking for 120 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100, pedal 1806. 108 following along now, opening up 100 now, bid 120. Here at 100 with the book, looking for the 120 on with you. We have it at 100, 120, 140 now, bid up to 160. You bid once, bid again, come on in for 160 on limiter. Let's see along with you. 160 is in, book not yet out. It's a prior book bid at 160 and 180 cleared away. Persistence pays off and welcome back. Anyone else for 200 for the competition bid now? That's 180 now online, away from book, looking for 200 going once. 180 now online, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold the on limiter for 180, pal, 1349. 109 following, opening up at 160 now, but up to 180. We have it at 160 here, 180 there, cleared away, welcome back. Anyone else for 200 on? That's 180 now online, looking for 200 on, up going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance. So for 180 online, pal, 1653. 110 follows, opening up at 280 now, but up to 300. We have it at 280, living with 300 on with you. That's 280 here with the book, living with on with 300, going once. 280 now, but up to 300 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 280 to the book, pal, 23.99. 111 111 follows up, opening up at 180 now, but 200. Getting started here at 180, let it be on for 200 now, because it's going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. Scalpel strikes. We have it at 180, 200, 220 now, but up to 240. We have it at 220 back with the book, looking for 240 on with you for $20 more. That's 220 here with the book, looking for 240 on, going once. 220 with the book, bid 240 on, going twice. Last chance. Now sold for 220 the book bidder, pedal 1806. 112 follows, opening up at 460 now, bid 480. We have it at 460, living 40 on to come on back in. $20 more could be in your favor. Looking 480 here, going once. Looking 480 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 460, pal, 23.37. 113 is right along next, opening up at 280 now, but up to 300. I have it at 280 here, leaving 300 on here on the slot. That's 280 with the book, leaving 300 on with you, going once. Looking for 300 now, going twice, and welcome back on limiter. You are in, book is out. We have it at 300 now, looking for 320. That's 300 here, but up to 320 to clear, going once. 300 now, but up to 320 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 300 even to the on limiter, 23.37. 114 is our following lot, opening up at 40 now, but up to 420. We have it at 400, looking for the 420 on to come on back in. That's 400 here, but up to 420 to clear. We have it at 400, 420, 440 now, but up to 460. We have it at 440 back with the book, looking for 460. 460 we have it. It's a prior book bid. The book is not yet out. Let's see on for 480. I have it at 460 now, but up to 480, going once. 460 now, and a bit up to 480, going twice. 40 is in, 460 is out. Everyone else for 500 now. I have it at 40 now, online, away from the book. Everyone else for 500 on up, because it's going once. That's 40 now, but up to 500 going twice. Last chance. So for 480 online, pal, 23.37, and 115 follows, opening up at 140 now, but 160. We have it at 140, leaving the 160 on up with you. 140 here, but 160 there, going once. 140 here, but 160 there, going twice. Last chance. So for 140, pedal 1806. 116 following along, opening up at 60 now, but up to 80. That's 60 here, but up to 80 to clear, going once. Looking for 80 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, pedal 1806. 117, 117 following, opening up at 60 now, but up to 80. We have 60 on limiters, come on back for 80 now. It's looking for 80 here, going once. Looking for 80 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, rather right, in under the wire. We have it at 80, 100 back with the book now, looking up for 120. There's 100 here with the book. Let's see 120 on with you. That's 100 now with the book, looking for 120 on up, going once. 100 now, but 120 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100 now to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 118 following up, opening up at 360 now, but 380. We have it at 360 here, but on to 380 to clear. 360 here with the book, bid up to 380 going once. 360 here, but up to 380 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 360, pedal 1806, book bidder. Lot 119, 119, opening up at 460 now, but up to 480. We have 460. How about you to come on in for 480? That's 460 now, but up to 480 going once. 460 now, but up to 480 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 460 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. Lot 120 following up now, opening up at 20 now, but up to 40. We have 20, let it be on for 40 here, because it's going once. Looking 40 here, going twice. Last chance. We sell for 20, pedal 1806. 121 following up here, opening up at 800 now, but up to 850. Here at 800, on limiters, come on in for 850. That's 800 here at the book, bid up to 850 going once. Looking for 850 now to you, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 800 even, and the book bidder pedal 1806. 122 is here, opening up at 260 now, bid 280. Wave it at 260, let it be on for 280 on in. That's 260 now, but up to 280 going once. 260 now, but up to 280 going twice. Last chance. And we have a 260, 280, 300, 320 now cleared away from the book and rapid session bids. Very well done. Book is clear. You are here. Anyone else for 340 on up to follow? Out at 320 now online, looking for 340 now, going once. 320 now, but 340 going twice. Last chance. Sold to you on number for 320, pal 2337. 123, simple as 123, opening up at 140 now, but up to 160. We have it at 140, look for the 160 to come on back in. That's 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. We have it at 180 now, would you bid 200 on to follow? That's 180 now, back with the book, looking for 200 on with you, going once. 180 now, back with the book, looking for 200 to follow, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 124 is right up next, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. We have at 80 here, bid up to 100 to clear. 80 here, bid down to 100 there, going once. We have at 80, 100, 120 now, but up to 140. It's at 120 back with the book. Would you bid 140? That's 120 now, but up to 140 going once. 120 now, but 140 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 120 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 125 following up now, opening up at 280 now, but up to 300. We have 280, leaving 300 on with you. We have a 280, 300, 320 now, but up to 340. It's at 320 back with the book. Would you bid 340 on to follow here? Because going once. That's 320 now, 340 following up by 360 now, but up to 380. Out at 360 back with the book, looking for 380 on. That's 360 here, but up to 380 there, going once. 360, 380 now, but up to 400. We have it at 380 prior book bid, looking to forward it on with you, and forward it on in, 3 is out, as well as the book. Anyone else for 420 on to follow? That's 40 now, but up to 420 going once. 40 now online, but up to 420 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 400 to the on-limiter, 2337. 126 is right along next, opening at 550 now, but up to 600. I have it at 550 here, looking with 600 on to clear. That's 550 here with the book, getting started, looking with 600 on with you, going once. 550 now, but up to 600 going twice. We have it 550, 575, and 600 on, looking for 650 long. We have it at 600 now. Would you bid 650 back with the book? That's 600 now, looking for 650. It's with the book, going once. 600 now, bid 650 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 600 to the book bidder, 312, 418. Lot 127 is right along, opening at 140 now, would you bid 160? We have 140, how about the 160 along with you? 140 here, but down to 160 to clear, going once. 140 here, but down to 160 going twice. So 160's in, 140's out, the book has been beat. Anyone else for 180 on up to follow? That's 160 now online, but up to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 going twice. Last chance. So for 160 online, about 2337. 128 is our following lot, opening up at 140 now, but 160. I have 140, come on back for the 160 on in. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 140, pedal 1806, book bidder. 129 is right up next, opening up at 600 now, would you bid 650? We have it at 600, come along for 650, $50 more to you. That's 600 now, but up to 650 going once. 625 cut bid, we'll take, clearing away, very well done for now. But beat quickly, way by 650 now, looking for 700. Original limiter, you've been outbid, come on back for 700, and there it is. Now looking for 750, 750 now, but up to 800. Competition heating up. We have it at 750 now, but up to 800 to follow. That's 750 now, but up to 800 now, going once. 750 now, but up to 800 going twice. Last chance. 800's in, 750's out. Would you bid 850 now to follow? That's 800 now, but up to 850 going once. 825 following with the cut bid. Will it last? Let's see the 850 on. $25 more. We've been here before. That's 825 now, but up to 850 going once. 825 now, but up to 850 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 825 to the on-limiter, 2336. 130 follows, opening up 160 now, but up to 180. We have it at 160 here, but up to 180. Stack bars live, come on back in. That's 160 now, but up to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 going twice. Last chance. Sold the book for 160, pedal 1806. 131 is right along next, opening up at 120 now, but up to 140. We have 120, live with the 140 on with you. That's 120 here, but under 140 there, going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold the book for 120, pedal 1806. 132 is right along here, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120. Come on back for 140 on limiters. That's 120 now, but up to 140 going once. 120 now, but up to 140 going twice. Last chance. So for 120, right as the gavel strikes, we'd rather have 140 on in. The book is on out. Anyone else for 160? Keeping the lot open just for you. We have interest in at 140. The book is out. Now looking for 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 140. The on-limiter, pedal 1653. 133 is here, opening up at 40 now, but up to 60. We have 40, living with 60 on limiters. Come on back in. That's 40 here, but down to 60 there, go once. Looking for 60 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold, or rather not, again, because 60 is in, but the book is not yet out. It is a prior book bid at 60. On limit, you had interest. Come on back in for 80. Let's see you again here. That's 60 here with the book, looking for 80 on up, going once. 60 here, but up to 80, going twice. Last chance. Now sold the book for 60, pal. 271,510. 134 is following along, holding up at 240 now, but up to 260. We have 240, living the 260 on with you. That's 240 here with the book, but up to 260. Now's your cue, but it's going once. 240 now, but up to 260, going twice. Last chance. And we have 240, 260, 280 now, but up to 300. We have a 280 now. Come on back for 300 on limiter. Let's see it here, because we have a 280 back with the book, living 300 on with you, going once. 280 here, back with the book, living 300 on with you, going twice. Last chance, final call, still with the book. Now sold the book for 280, pedal 1806. Along we go with lot 135, opening up at 550 now, but up to 600. We have 550, 600 now, but up to 650. That's 600 back with you, leave the 650 on, going once. 600 now, but up to 650, going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 600 even, pal 234, 193. On we go now with 136, opening up at 140 down, but up to 160. We have 140 here, but up to 160 there to clear. 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 140. The book bidder, pedal 281, 841. 137 is our following lot here, opening up at 40 now, but up to 60. We have 40, leaving the 60 on with you, $20 more to hop on in. That's 40 here, but down to 60 clear, going once. 40 here, but down to 60 clear, going twice. Last chance. Sold for $40, pedal 1806. 138 is right along now, opening up at 440 now, but up to 460. We have 440, leaving the 460 on limiters to come on back in. 440 here, bid 460 there, going once. 440 here, bid 460 there, going twice. 460's in and 440's out, as well as the book now bidding up to 480. We have it at 40 now, looking for the 500 on up to follow. That's 40 now in line, but up to 500 going once. 40 now, but up to 500 going twice. Last chance. Sold to you for 480 on limiter 2337. 139 is here, opening up at 650 now, but up to 700. I have 650, leaving 700 on limiter. Come on back in for $50 more. That's 650 now, but up to 700 going once. 650 now, but up to 700 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 650, pedal 1806. 140 following now, opening up at 340 now, but up to 360. In at 340, let's see the 360 on. That's 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. And 363 now, but up to 400. 400 now, but up to 420. 420 now, but up to 440. I have it at 420 now, but up to 440. Let's come on back in online bidder. That's 420 now, but up to 440 going once. Looking 440 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold 420 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. And 141 is following along, holding up at 140 now, but 160. We have a 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. 200, 220 now, but up to 240. It's at 220, 240 now, but up to 260 now, but up to 280. We have it at 260, 280 now, but up to 300, 300 now, but up to 320. 320, 340 now, but up to 360, 380 now, but up to 400. We have it at 380. Would you bid the 400 on to follow? That's 380 back with the book, looking 400 on in. We have it at 380, 400, 420 now, but up to 440. It's at 420, looking the 440 on with you, and 440's on in, but the book's not yet out. It is a prior book good. We've come this far. Let's see the 460, and there it is. 460 in, book is out, persistence pays off. Anyone else for 480 now for the competition? That's 460 now, but up to 480 going once. 460 now, but up to 480 going twice. Last chance. Sold to you on limiter for 460, pal 234, 193. 142 is here, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. Here at 80, let it be on for 100 on in. That's 80, 100, 120 now, but up to 140. You bid once, bid again, come on in for 140. 120, 140 now, but up to 160, 180 now, but up to 200, 220. Now following on up, we have it at 200 even here, look at the 220 on to clear. And we have it at 220 now, looking for 240. It's at 220 now online, look at the 240 on up with you. Anyone else here, because it's going once. That's 220 now, but up to 240 going twice. Last chance, final call for 240. Sold for 220 the on limiter, 234, 193. 143 following up now, opening up at 420 now, but up to 440. We have 420, looking for 440. On limiters, come on back in for $20 more. That's 420 here, but up to 440 there, going once. 420 here, but up to 440 there, going twice. Last chance, final call for that 440. Sold for 420, about 308, 815. 144 is right along now, opening up at 240 now, but 260. We have 240, leaving the 260 on to come on back in. That's 240 now, but 260 going once. Looking for 260 now, going twice. And 260, 280 now, but up to 300. We have it at 280, back with the book again. Would you bid the even 300 to follow? That's 280 now, 300 on following, but it's a prior book bid, looking for 320 now. Still with the book at 300 out at 320. Very well done on limiter. Anyone else for 340 now? That's 320 now, but up to 340 going once. 320 now, but up to 340 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 320 online, pal 2337. On we go now with lot 145, opening up at 60 now at 80. We have it at 60 on limiters. Come on back in for 80 for $20 more. That's 60 here, but up to 80 there. Going once. Looking for 80 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, pedal 1806. 146 follows, opening up at 40 now, but up to 420. We have it at 40 here, but up to 420 to clear. On limiters, come on back in. That's 40 now, but up to 420 going once. 40 now, but up to 420 going twice. Last chance. We sell for 400, pedal 1183. On we go with 147, opening up at 60 now, but up to 80. We have 60, but up to 80 to clear. On limiters, come on back in, going once. 60 here, but up to 80 there, going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold, or rather not, because we have it at 60, 80, 100 now. In and under the wire we go. Back with the book at 100, though. Let's see the 120 on with you. That's 100 here, but up to 120 there, going once. 100 here, 120 there, but twice. And we have 100, 120, 140 now, but up to 160. But a third time on limiter, come on back in for that 160. We're at 140 now, back with the book, looking for 160 going once. 140 now, but 160 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 160. Sold to the book for 140, paddle 1806. 148 is right up next, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120, getting started. It's here in the book, leaving the 140 on up with you. That's 120 here, but 140 there, going once. 120 here, but 140 there, going twice. Last chance, final call for 140. Sold for 120, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 149 is right along, opening up at 60 now, but up to 80. We have 60 here, but down to 80 clear. We have 60, 80, 100 now, but up to 120. It's at 100 with the book. Let's see 120 along. Come on back in on limiter, because it's at 100 now, but up to 120 going once. Looking for 120 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. And with that, we have this lot 150, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120 here, but under 140 to clear. On the just come on back in. That's 120 here with the book, but up to 140 going once. We have a 120, 140, 160 now, but up to 180. We have a 160, let's see the 180 on to clear. That's 160, 180, 200 now, but up to 220. Interest a few times before. Let's see it again for a third time, perhaps. That's 200 now, but up to 220 going once. 200 now, would you bid 220 going twice? Last chance to you. Sold for 200 to pedal 1806, book bidder. 151 is right along now, opening up 120 now, but 140. We have a 120 here, but under 140 to clear. Come on back in, because it's at 120 here, but 140 there, going once. Looking for 140 to clear, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 120, pal 2337. 152 is here, opening up at 600 now. Would you bid 650? In at 600, let's see the 650 on. That's 600 now, but at 650 going once. Looking for 650 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 602, the book bidder, pedal 1806, and 153 is our following lot, doubling up at 100 now, but 120. We have it 100 here, but on to 120 clear, $20 more to you. It's 100 now, but up to 120 going once. 100 now, but up to 120 going twice. Last chance. Sold for the even 100 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 154 is right along now, opening up at 340 now, but 360. Getting started here at 340. On limiters, come on back in for that 360. That's 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 340, pedal 1806, book bidder. 155 is here, opening up at 320 now, but up to 340. We have 320, living 340 on limiters. Let's see along with you for $20 more. That's 320 here, but up to 340 there, going once. 320 here, but up to 340 there, going twice. 320, 340, 360, 380, 40 down, but up to 420. Back with the book again at 400. Perhaps you for 420 to follow. That's 40 down, but up to 420 going once. 400 down, but up to 420 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 400, pedal 1806, book bidder. 156 is right along now, opening up at 460 now, but up to 480. We have 460, living 40 on with you to come on back in. That's 460 here, but up to 40 to clear, going once. 460 here, but 40 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 460, about 25.92. 157 is here, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. Getting started here at 80, let it be on for 100 now. That's 80, but up to 100 now, going once. 80 now, but up to 100, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806, book bidder. 158 follows, opening up at 140 now, but up to 160. Here at 140, come on back in for 160 on limiter, because it's at 140 here, but up to 160 to clear, going once. 140 here, but up to 160 clear, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 140, pedal 1806. And here we go with this lot 159, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120 here, but down to 140 to clear on limiters. Coming on back in for $20 more, perhaps. I have it at 120 now, but up to 140 going once. Looking for 140 here, going twice. Last chance. So for 120, pedal 1806. Lot 160 follows, opening up at 320 now, but 340. We're here at 320 on limiters. Come on back in for 340 now, because it's going once. Looking for 340 now, going twice. Last chance. So we have 320, 340, 360 now, but up to 380. It's at 360, 380, 40 now, but up to 420. It's at 40 even here, but down to 420 to clear. Third time's the charm, perhaps, with you. That's 40 now, but up to 420 going once. 40 now, but up to 420 going twice. Last chance to you. We sell for 400 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 161 follows now, opening up at 80 now, but up to 100. We have 80 here, but up to 100 to clear. On limiters, let's see it along with you. That's 80 here in the book, bid up to 100 going once. 80 now, but up to 100 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80 the book bidder, pedal 1806. 162 is right along now, but at 140 now, but 160. I've got 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. We have 180, leaving the 200 now. On limiter, come on back in for $20 more. That's 180 now, but up to 200 going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 180 the book bidder, pedal 1806, and we have lot 163 following, opening 100 now, bid 120. We're here at 100 on limiter, come on back in for 120 to you. That's 100 now, but up to 120 going once. 100 now, but up to 120 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100 here, pedal 1806. 164 now, opening up 120 now, bid 140. We're here at 120 on limiter, let's see, come on back in for 140 now. That's 120 here, but up to 140 to clear, going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. With 120, 140, 160 now, but up to 180. It's at 160, live with the 180 now to come on back in. It's still with the book, you know what to do, because it's at 160 here, but 180 on to clear, going once. Looking for 180 here, going twice. Online, are you sure? It is sold for 160, pedal 1806. 165 now, opening up at 160 now, but up to 180. We have 160, but on to 180 here on the slot. That's 160 now in the book, bid up to 180 going once. Looking for 180 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160, pedal 1806, book bidder. 166 now, opening up at 20 now, but up to 200. We have 180 now, come on back in for 200 now on line bidders. That's 20 now, but up to 200 here, going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. We have a 180, 200, 220 now, but up to 240. It's at 220, holding steady with the book, looking for 240 now. That's 220 here with the book, looking for 240 going once. 220 here the book, bid 240 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 220 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. And now we go on to lot 167, which opens up at 140 now, but 160. We have 140 looking for 160 to come on back in. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. We have a 180 here, come on back in for 200 now to clear. That's 180 now, but up to 200 now going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180, pedal 1806, book bidder. 168 follows, opening up at 120 now, but up to 140. It's at 120 here, but up to 140 now to clear, going once. Looking for 140 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 120, about 1338. 169 follows, opening up at 240 now, but to 260. We have 240. Let's see the 260 on with you on limiters to come on back in here, going once. So we have 240, 260, 280 now, but up to 300. It's at 280 back with the book. On limiter, let's see the even 300 on with you. That's 280 now, but up to 300 going once. We have 280, 300, 320 now, but up to 340. I have 320, living 340 on for $20 more on in. That's 320 now, but to 340 now going once. 320 now, but up to 340 going twice. Last chance. Sold to the book for 320, pedal 1806 once more. For that, we have this lot 170, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have 120 on limiters. Come on in for the 140 now. That's 120 here, but up to 140 there, going once. Look for 140 here, going twice. Last chance to you. Sold for 120, rather not, because we have a 120, 140, 160 now, but up to 180. Back with the book and again at 160 on limiter. Let's see the 180 along with you. That's 160 now, but up to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 with you, going twice. Last chance. Now sold for 160 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. Following now with lot 171, opening at 120 now, but 140. We have 120 here, but down to 140 to clear. And there we go, 120, 140, 160 now back with the book again. Let's see 180 on the very bid once. Let's see it now for 180. That's 160, 180, 200 now, but up to 220. That's 200 back with the book once more, perhaps third time's the charm for 220 on with you. That's 200, 220, 240 now, looking for the 260 on. Still with the book at 260, 280, 300, 320 now, but up to 340. It's at 320. Would you bid the 340 on? Book holding steady. How about you? That's 320 here with the book, bid on to 340 going once. 320 here with the book, bid on to 340 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 320, pedal 1806, book bidder. 172 is right along now, opening up at 200 now, but up to 220. We have it at 200 now, looking for the 220 on back. That's 200 now, but up to 220 going once. 200 now, but up to 220 going twice. Last chance. Sold for the even 200, pedal 1806, and on we go now with lot 173, opening up at 320 now, but up to 340. It's at 320 here, but down to 340 there. 320 here, but 340 there, going once. 320 here, but 340 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 320, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 174 following up now, 80 now, but down to 100. We have 80 now, look with even 100 on to clear. That's 80 here with the book, and there we go at 80, 100, 120 now, but to 140. It's at 120 back with the book now. Would you bid 140 on up to follow? You bid once, bid again. Let's see the 140 on. That's 120 now, but up to 140 going once. 120 now, but up to 140 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 120, pedal 1806, book bidder. 175 now, opening up at 60 now, but 80. We have it 60 here, but down to 80 to clear to come on back in for $20 more. That's 60 here, but down to 80 there, going once. 60 here, but down to 80 there, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, pedal 1806, and on we go with lot 176, opening up at 80 now, but at 200. We have it 80 here with the book, limit 100 on with you. That's 80 here, but down to 100 clear, going once. 80 here, but down to 100 clear, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806, book bidder. 177 following now, opening 100 now, but up to 120. We have 100 here, but on to 120 to clear. That's 100 now, but up to 120 with you, going once. Looking for 120 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100, pedal 1806. On limiters, come on back in, because we have lot 178 here, opening 100 now, but up to 120. It's 100 here, but up to 120 there. Here with our book bidder, going once. 100 now, but up to 120, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 100 to the book bidder, pal 2337. We follow up here with lot 179, opening 200 down, but up to 220. We have 200 here, leaving the 220 on to clear to come on back in. That's 200 now, but 220 going once. 200 now, we have 220 going twice. We have a 200, 220, 240 now, but 260. We have a 240 here, leaving the 260 on to clear. $20 more to come on back in. That's 220 here, back with the book, leaving the 260 on, going once. 220, 240, 260 now, but 280 now, but 300. We have a 280, leaving the 300 on to come along. It's 2D, 300 now, cleared away. Very well done on limiter. Anyone else for 320 on to follow for the competition? That's 300 now on line, looking for 320 going once. 300 now, but 320 going twice. Last chance. And it's sold to you for 300 online, pal 2337. Lot 180 following up, opening up at 20 now, but up to 40. Here at 20, let it be on for 40 with you. That's 20 here, but down to 40 there, going once. Looking 40 here, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 20 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 181 is right up next, opening up at 160 now, but 180. We have it at 160 here, but down to 180 clear on limiters, come on back in. That's 160 now, but up to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 going twice. So we have 160, 180, 200 now, but up to 220. We have it at 200. Do you have 220 on to follow? Because at 200, 220, 240 now, but at 260. Third time's the charm. Come on back in for 260 on limiter, because it's at 240 with the book, looking with 260 on with you, going once. 240 now, but at 260 going twice. Last chance. Now sold for 242, the book bidder, pedal 1806. 182 is right along, opening up 100 now, but up to 120. We have it 100 here, but up to 120 to clear. Come on back in. That's 100 now, but up to 120 going once. Looking for the 120 here, going twice. Online bidder, are you sure? Sold for 100, pedal 1806. 183 following along now, opening at 60 now, but at 80. We have 60 here, but on 80 clear for $20 more. That's 60 here with the book, but up to 80 going once. Looking for 80 now, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 60, pedal 1806. 184 is here, opening up at 80 now, but down to 100. It's at 80 with the book. Let's see the 100 along with you. That's 80 here, but down to 100 there, going once. Looking for 100 now, unlimited, sure, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806 to the book bidder. 185 is our following lot now, opening at 120 now, but up to 140. We have it at 120 here, but down to 140 to clear. That's 120 with the book, getting started. Looking for 140 on with you, going once. 120 now, but up to 140 going twice. So it's 120, 140, 160 now, but up to 180. It's at 160 with the book. Let's see the 180 along to come on back in. 160 with the book, bet on to 180 going once. 160 now, but up to 180 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 160, pedal 1806, book bidder. 186 following along, running up 40 now, but 60. We have 40 here, but on to 60 there. Unlimited, come on back in. 40, 60, 80 now, back with the book again. Look with 100 along with you. Perhaps second time's the charm. Look with the 100 on in with you. That's 80 now, but up to 100 going once. 80 now, but up to 100 going twice. So we have 80, 100, 120 now, but up to 140. Once again, back with the book at 120. Let's see the 140 along. That's 120 now, but up to 140 going once. 120 now, but 140 going twice. Last chance. So 120 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. And on we go now with lot 187, opening at 60 now, but at 80. It's at 60 here, but down to 80 to clear. That's 60 here, but down to 80 to clear, going once. Looking for 80 now, unlimited, sure, going twice. We have 60, 80, 100, 120, and 140 now, but up to 160. It's at 140, leaving the 160 on to come on back in. You bid twice, perhaps third time on for 160. That's 140 now, but up to 160, going once. 140 now, but up to 160, going twice. Last chance, final call for 160. So for 140 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. Following up now with lot 188, opening at 140 now, but at 160. We have 140 here, but down to 160 there to come on back in. That's 140 now, but to 160 going once. 140 now, but to 160 going twice. We have 140, 160 prior book bid, looking for the 180 now, and we have it cleared away, looking for the 200 on up to follow. Anyone else for the $200 competition bid? That's 180 now online, looking for 200 on up going once. 180 now, but up 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180, about 23.37. On we go now with lot 189, opening up 180 now, but up to 200. We have a 180 here, but up to 200 to clear. Unlimited, let's see, on back in. That's 180 here, but down to 200 clear, going once. 180 here, but down to 200 going twice. Last chance, foul call for that even 200. Sold for 180, pedal 1806, book bidder. On we go now with lot 190, opening at 80 now, but up to 100. We have at 80 here, but down to an even 100 to clear. That's 80 now, but at 200 and going once. 80 now, but up 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 80, pedal 1806. 191 following up now, opening at 140 now, but up to 160. We have 140, how about the 160 to come on back in? That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140, 160, 180 now, would you bid the even 200? That's 180 back with the book, looking with the 200 on in. 180 here, but on 200 clear, going once. 180 here, but on 200 clear, going twice. Last chance, final call for 200. Sold for 180 to the book, pedal 1806. 192 follows, opening up at 60 now, but 80. We have it at 60 now, come on back in for the 80 to follow. That's 60 now, but 80 going once. 60, 80, 100 now, back with the book, looking for 120. Back with the book again at 120, 141, now looking for the 160. We have it back at 140, back with the book. On limiter, let's see the 160 along with you. That's 140 now, but to 160 going once. 160 now, but it's a prior book bid, looking for the 180 on, and there you go. Fourth time's the charm. 180 in, book is out. Welcome back on limiter, looking for the 200 now. That's 180 now, but 200 going once. 180 down with you online, looking for the 200 going twice. Last chance, final call. Anyone else for 200? Sold for 180 to you, online bidder 2337. On now, lot 193, opening at 200 down, but 220. We have it at 200 here, looking for the 220, or rather 240 on to clear. That's 220, 240 now, but up to 260. We have it at 240 online, away with the book. Anyone else for 260 for the competition bid now, going once. 240 now, but up 260 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 240 the on limiter, 263, 254. 194 follows, opening up at 320 now, but up to 340. I have 320 here, looking 340 on to clear. That's 320 now, but up to 340 going once. 320 now, but up to 340 going twice. With 320, 340, 360 now, but up to 380. That 360 back with the book, looking 380 on. 360 now, but up to 380. 380, 40 now, but up to 420. Back with the book and at 400 and 420, clearing it away. Persistence pays off. Anyone else for the 440 competition bid? That's 420 now online, but up to 440 going once. 420 now online, but up to 440 going twice. Last chance and final call. So for 420 to the on limiter, 2337. 195 following up, opening up at 140 down, but 160. I have it at 140 here. Let's get the 160 along to clear, because that 140 here, but down to 160, 140, 160, 180 now, but up to 200. Back with the again at 180 now, looking for the 200 on. That's 180 now, but up to 200 going once. And we have it at 180, 200, 220 now, but up to 240. I have it at 220 here. Let's see the 240 on. On already bid a few times. Let's see it again for 240. That's 220 now, but up to 240 going once. 220 now, but up to 240 going twice. Last chance, final call for 240, and 240 is in, but the book's not yet out. It is a prior book bid. Gonna take 260 now. That's 240 prior book bid now. Looking for 260 going once. 240 now, but 260 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 240, prior book bid, pedal 1806. 196 is here, opening up at 260 now, but down 280. We have it at 260. Come on back in for 280 for $20 more. That's 260 now, but 280 going once. 260 now, but 280 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 260, pedal 1806, book bidder. 197 following right along, opening at 80 now, but into 100. We have 80 here, but onto 100 to clear. That's 80 now, but into 100 going once. 80, 100, 120 now, back with the book, looking for 140 on with you. That's 120 back with the book again, looking for 140 on. And we have a 120, 140, 160 now, looking for the 180. It's at 160 back with the book again. Perhaps 180 along with you, because it's going once. 160 now, but 180 going twice. Third time's the charm. 180 is here, book is clear, and welcome back online bidder. Anyone else for an even 200 now? That's 180 now online, looking for 200 on up, going once. 180 now online, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 180 to the on bidder, 2337. 198 is right along, only 100 now, but 120. We have it 100 here, but on to 120 to clear. On limiter to come on back in. That's 100 now, looking for the 120 to come on back in. On limiter, are you sure? Going once. 100 now, but up to 120 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 120. Sold for 100 even, pedal 1806, book bidder. 199 following up now, opening at 220 now, but at 240. We have 220 here, but on 240 to clear. That's 220 getting started here with the book, leaving 240 on with you. We have 220, 240, 260 now, but up to 280. It's at 260 back with the book. Do you bid the 280 on for the second time? That's 260 now, 280 following up by 300 now, but up to 320. I would at 300 with the book still, leaving 320 on with you. On limited to come on back in. We have a 320 in, but the book not yet out. Prior book bid. Let's see the 340 on to follow. Book is in, you're out. We have it at 320, leaving 340 on. Going once and wisely done. 340 in, book is out, and welcome back. Everyone else for 360 for the competition bid now here on 199. That's 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance. Sold to you on limiter for 340. Congratulations, pal, 2337. On we go here with lot 200, opening up at 180 now, but down to 200. We have it at 180 here, but on 200 clear. Stack Bright Live, come on back in for $20 more, perhaps. I have it at 180 here with the book, 200 on with you, 220 back with the book, looking for 240 on to follow. That's 220 here, but on 240 to clear. Going once. 220 now, but up 240 going twice. Last chance, foul call, still with the book, and we have 220, 240, 260 now, but out to 280. Once again, back with the book at 260, perhaps you for 280, third time's the charm again. We have 260 now, looking for 280 going once. 260 now, but at 280 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 260 to the book bidder, 1806. 201 is right along, loading up at 220 now, but 240. We have it at 220 here, leaving the 240 on to clear. On the bidder, come on back in for $20 more. That's 220 now, but at 240 with the book bidder going once. 220 now, but at 240 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 220 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 202 is right along, going at 140 now, but 160. We have 140, leaving the 160 on bidder to come on back in for 160 to you. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance with 140, 160, 180 now, back with the book, looking at the even 200 on. That's 180 here, and the even 200 on to clear, going once. 180 back with the book, looking at 200 on, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 182, the book bidder pedal 1806. 203 follows, opening up at 140 now, but up to 160. We have 140, leaving the 160 on to come on back in. That's 140 now, but up to 160 to clear going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance, we have 120, 140, 160, 180 back with the book now, looking for an even 200. Still with the book at 180 on limiter. Let's see on for 200 to follow. That's 180 now, but up to 200 going once. 180 now, would you bid up to 200 going twice. Last chance for the even 200. We sell for 180 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 204 following along, only at 180 now, but up to 200. We have 180 here, but down to 200 to clear. That's 180 here, but down to 200 clear going once. 180 here, but down to 200 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 200. Sold for 180, pedal 1806. 205 follow along, only at 180 now, but down to 200. We have 180, but on 200 to come on back in on the bidder for $20 more. That's 180 now, but down to 200 going once. 180 now, but down to 200 going twice. Last chance. We have 180, 200, 220 now, but up to 240. It's at 220, back with the book again, looking at 240 on with you. That's 220 now, but up to 240 going once. 220, 240, 260 now, but up to 280. We have 260. Do you have 280 now to follow? That's 260 now, but up to 280 going once. 260 now, but up to 280 going twice. Last chance. Raise the gavel strikes. Third time's the charm at 260, 280, 300 now, looking for 320. Back with the book again at 300. Do you have 320 now to follow for a fourth time? That's 300 here with the book, looking for 320 going once. 300 even here, but 320 there going twice. Last chance and final call for 320. Sold for 300, or rather not. Once again, into the wire at 300, 320, 340 now. Perhaps 360 on to follow. Long game here on this one on limiter. Perhaps 360 on back with you to win. I have it at 340 now, but under 360 with the book bidder going once. 340 now, but under 360 going twice. Last chance to final call. Now sold for 340 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. Better luck on the next one here on lot 206, opening at 160 now, but 180. We have it at 160, come on back in for 180 now. That's 160 here, but under 180 clear, going once. 160 here, but under 180 going twice. Last chance, final call. We have 160, 180, 200 now, looking for the 220 on to follow. That's an even 200 on limiter, come on back for 220. It's not yet yours. 200, 220, 240 now, but up to 260. I have it at 240, leaving the 260 on. That's 240 now, but under 260 going once. 240 now, but at 260 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 260. Right as the gavel strikes, we have it at 240, clearing it away. Very well done and sold to the book bidder, 1806. 207 following along, only at 120 now, but 140. I have it at 120, living the 140 to come on back in online bidders. That's 120 here, but under 140 to clear going once. Looking 140 now, going twice. 120, 140, 160 now, but into 180. Back with the book at 160. Do you have 180 on to follow for the competition? That's 160 now, but under 180 going once. 160 now, but into 180 going twice. Last chance, final call for 180. Sold for 160 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 208 follows, opening at 140 now, but into 160. We have 140. Do you have the 160 on in? Non-limiters, come on back in for $20 more. We have a 140, 160, 180 now, but under 200. That's 180. Do you have the even 200? And we have a 180, 200, 220 now, but into 240. We have 220. Let's see the 240 on. That's 220 here, but 240 on to clear going once. 220 here, but 240 on to clear going twice. Last chance. Sold for 220 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 209 follows, opening at 140 now, but 160. Here at 140, let it be on for 160. That's 140 here with the book, bid on to 160 going once. 140, 160, 180 now, but under 200. We have it at 180, leaving the 200 on for the competition bid. That's 180 here with the book, bid on to 200 going once. 180 here, but under even 200 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 180, pedal 1806. 210 is right along. Only got 180 now, but down to 200. We have 180. Looking for the 200 to come on back in. Nice even bid to make. That's 180 here with the book. Bet on to 200 going once. Looking for 200 now, going twice. Last chance. And we have it at 180, 200, 220 now. Back again with the book at 220, 240, 260 now. Still with the book, looking for 280 on. Still with the book at 260. Perhaps you'd advance it on up. That's 260 now, looking for 280. Going once. 260 now, but even 280 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 260 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 211 following along. Next, opening up at 140 now, but 160. We have it at 140, leaving the 160 on to come on back in. That's 140 now, but into 160 going once. 140 now, into 160 going twice. We have a 140, 160, 180 back with the book again at 200, 220 now back with the book again, looking for 240. It's back with the book at 220, not yet yours. On limiter, let's see 240 on with you. That's 220 here, with 240 on there, going once. 220 here, with 240 on there, going twice. 220, 240, 260 now, but under 280. Still with the book at 260. On limiter, let's see the 280 on in. That's 260, now bid 280, going once. 260, now bid 280, going twice. Last chance. Sold for 260, pedal 1806 to the book bidder. 212 following up, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120, getting started. Let's see the 140 on bidder to come on back in. That's 120 here, but 140 on there, go once. 120, 140, 160 now, but into 180. That's 160 back with the book again. We've been here before, you know what to do. Let's see 180 on. It's on 160 now, but into 180 going once. 160 now, but into 180 going twice. We have 160, 180, 200 now, but into 220. We have an even 200 now, looking for the 220 to follow it on up. That's 200 now, but up 220 going once. 200 now, but into 220 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 220. Sold for 200 even, pedal 1806. 213 is right along, on at 160 now, but 180. We have it at 160 here, but on to 180 clear. We have it at 160, 180, 200 now, but into 220. $20 arguments, keep it on going at 200, 220, 240 now, but into 260. I have the 240, leaving the 260 to follow it on up. That's 240 now, but into 260 going once. 240 now, but into 260 going twice. Last chance and final call. Sold for 242, the book bidder, pedal 1806, and on we go, 214, opening up at 180 now, but under 200. I have the 180 here, we're going to even 200 on to clear, on limiter, come on back in. That's 180 now, but under 200 going once. 180 now, but under 200 going twice. Last chance, final call for that even 200. Sold for 180 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 215 is our following lot, opening at 60 now, but 80. We're in at 60. Do you have a on up on limiter? Let's see it on with you. That's 60 here, but on 80 there, go once. 60 here, but on 80 there, going twice. Last chance, final call for 80. Sold for 60, pal. 281, 841. 216 is up next, opening up at 40 now, bid 500. We have the 40, 500, 550 now, but on to 600. It's at 550, back with the book, and into 50 arguments we go. Let's see the even 600 on with you. That's 550 now, but on to 600 going once. 550 now, but on to 600 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 550 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. 217 is right along next, donate 60 now, but 80. We have 60, let it be on for 80 for $20 more. That's 60 here, but down to 80 there, go once. 60, 80, 100 now, but down to 120. We have it 100 here, let's see the 120 on to come on back in with the book, you know what to do. That's 100 here, but down to 120 going once. 100 here, but down to 120 going twice. Last chance, we have the 120 in, but the book's not yet out. It's a prior book bid. How about 140 on? That's 120 now, but down to 140 going once. 120 now, but down to 140 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 140. Sold on a prior book bid for 120, pedal 1806. 218 is right up next, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have it at 120 here, but on to 140 there to come on back in, $20 more perhaps. That's 120 here in the book, bid on to 140, going once. Looking 140 now, going twice. We have a 120, 140, 160 now. Would you bid 180? I have the 160, still with the book. Let's see 180 on. That's 160 here, but on to 180 going once. 160 now, but on 180 going twice. Last chance. We have 160, 180, 200 now. Looking for the 220 on to follow. Still with the book at 200, looking with the 220 on now. That's 200 now, but under 220 going once. 200 now, would you bid 220 going twice? Last chance. Sold for 200, pedal 1806. Following up now with lot 219, opening up at 220 now, but 240. Here on lot 219, we have it at 220, living the 240 on with you. That's 220, 240, 260 now, but up to 280. I have it at 260, living the 280 on. That's 260 back with the book now, looking at you for 280, and we have a 260, 280, 300 now, looking for 320, 320, 340 now, but to 360. It's at 340, living the 360 on to follow on up. We have the 340 now, but up to 360 going once. 340 now, but up to 360 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 360. Sold the book bidder for 340, pedal 1806. On we go with lot 220, opening at 140 now, but 160. I have the 140, leaving the 160 to come on back in, $20 more for 160. That's 140 now, but up to 160 going once. 140 now, but up to 160 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 140 to the book bidder, pedal 1806. On we go with 221, opening up at 60 now, but down to 80. I have 60, let it be on for 80 with you. That's 60 here, but down to 80 there, going once. 60 here, but down to 80 there, going twice. Last chance, final call for 80. Sold for 60, about 1806 book bidder. And up next, we have lot 222, 222, opening up at 2 now, but under 300. I've at 280 getting started. Limit even, 300 on with you, unlimited to come on back in. That's 280 now, but under 300 going once. 280 now, but under 300 going twice. We have 280, 300, 320 now, but under 340. I've at 320, let it be on with you for 340. With 320, 340, 360 now, but under 380. 380 is in, book is out, persistence pays off, and welcome back. Everyone else for the even, 40 to follow. I've at 380 now, but under 400 going once. 380 now, but under 400 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 380, pal. 23.37 to you. 223 is right along now, but it got 240 now, but 260. Getting started here at 240. Let it be on for 260 on limiter. Come on back in. That's 240 now, but into 260 going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? And 240, 260, 280 now, but into 300. We have it at 280 back of the book again. Look at the even 300 on with you. On limiter, that's your cue. And I have it at 280, 300, 320 now, but into 340. Back again with the book at 320, perhaps 340 on. 320 now, but into 340 going once. 320 now, but into 340 going twice. Last chance, final call for 340. Sold for 320, pound 1183, book bidder. 224 is here, opening up at 100 now, bid 120. We have it 100 now, getting it started. Let's see the 120 on to come on back in on limiter. You've been here before, you know what to do. We have a 120 in, but the book's not out. Prior book bid. Let's see 140 up to follow. And 140's in, persistence pays off. Right at the gate, you now have it. Anyone else for 160 on for the competition? That's 140 now online, bid 160 on up going once. 140 now, bid 160 going twice. Last chance. And we sell to you on limiter for 140, pal 23.37. 225 follows up, opening up at 120 now, but 140. We have the 120 here, but under 140 to follow there. That's 120 here, but 140 there going once. 120 here, but 140 there going twice. With 120, 140, 160 now. Would you bid 180? That's 160 back with the hook. Let's see 180 on, because it's going once. 160 now, but 180 going twice. Last chance. Over 160, about 1806 book bidder. 226 following up, opening up at 100 now, bid 120. Here at 100, getting started on the book. Look at the 120 on up to follow, going once. 100 now, would you bid 120 going twice? Last chance, final call for that 120. So for the even 100, about 1806 book bidder. 227 is our following lot. Over at 100 now, bid 120. Here at 100, let it be on with you for 120. It's 100 here, 120 to clear. We have a 100, 120, 140 now, but up to 160. That's 140 back with the book. Leaving the 160 on. Still with the book at 140, living the 160, we have 140, 160, 180, 200 now. Clear it away. Very well done. Persistence pays off. Everyone else for 220 on up. That's 200 now, but up to 220 going once. 200 now, but up to 220 going twice. Last chance. Sold with the even 200 to you on limiter 314, 057. 228 is our following lot now, opening up 100 now, bid 120. Here at 100, getting started. Let it be on for 120 up with you. The 100 now, but up to 120 going once. 100 now, but up to 120 going twice. Last chance, final call for the 120. Sold for the 100 to the book bidder, about 1806. 229 is right along, opening at 120 now, but up to 140. We have it at 120 here, but under 140 to clear. On limiter to come on back in. That's 120 now, but up to 140 going once. 120 now, but up to 140 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 120, about 1806. 230 follows, opening up at 120 now, but 140. Here at 120, 140, 160 now, comes up to 180 now, but up to 200. I have it at 180. Do you bid the 200 on? Battle of the two on limiters. Originals back of the game. New on limiter. Would you like to bid 200? I have it at 180 now, but up to 200 going once. 180 now, but up to 200 going twice. Last chance and final call for 200. Sold for 180 to the limiter. 263, 254, 231 is right along now, opening up at 120 now, but to 140. We have 120. Let it be on for 140 to come on back in. That's 120 here, but under 140 there, going once. 120 here, but under 140 there, going twice. 120, 140, 160 now, but up to 180. We have a 160 back with the book, looking at the 180 along. That's 160, 180, 200 now, but up to 220. We have it at 200. Do you bid the 220 on up to follow for $20 more? That's 200 now, but up to 220 going once. 200 now, but 220 going twice. Last chance with 200, 220, 240 now, but to 260. We have 240. Let it be on for 260 on limiter. 240 now, but to 260 going once. 240 now, but 260 going twice. Last chance. We sell the book for 240, pal 1806. 232 is right along now, opening at 120 now, but 140. We have a 120 getting started on limiters. Come on in for that 140 bid. That's 120, 140, 160 now, but into 180. We have a 160 back with the book, looking at the 180 on. We have a 160, 180, 200 now, but into 220, 220, 240 now, but into 260. I have 240, leaving the 260 on with you. That's 240 now, but into 260 going once. 240 now, but into 260 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 260. 240, 260 now, but into 280 with the book, looking 300 on with you. Still with the book for 280. How about the even 300 to come on back in? That's 280 now, but into 300 going once. 280 now, but into 300 going twice. Last chance, final call for the even 300 now. It is sold for 280, paddle 1806, book bidder. 233 is right along, now opening at 160 now at 180. We've at 160, getting it started on limiter. Let's see it come on back in for 180, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260 now, cleared away, rapid session bids, and paying off. Anyone else for 300 now? We have it at 280, clearing away from the 260, now looking for the even 300 on up. We have it at 280 with the newest on limiter, and there it is, back of the game at 300, battle of 3 on limiters, looking for 320 on now. That's 300 now, but under 320. Anyone else? It's going once. That's 300 now, looking for 320, going twice. And we have 320 back in, 300 on out. Anyone else for 340 to follow? That's 320 now, but under 340, going once. 320 now, would you bid 340 going twice? Last chance to you and final call for that 340. So for 320, congratulations all there, 263, 254, 234, following along. Only got 120 now, bid 140. Here at the 120, getting it started, let's see the 140 on to come on back in. That's 120 now, but into 140 going once. 120 now, but into 140 going twice. We have 120, 140, 160 now, but into 180. It's at 160, leaving the 180 on up for $20 more perhaps. 160 here, but under 180 going once. 160 now, but under 180 going twice. Last chance, final call. We have 160, 180, 200 now, but into 220. We have an even 200. Would you come on back for 220 now? 200 even here with the book. Looking for 220 on, going once. 200 even here, but 220 clear, going twice. Last chance, final call for that 220. So for the even 200, paddle 1806. 235 following up, opening up at 160 now, but 180. Here at the 160, let it be on for 180, come on back in. That's 160 now, but into 180, 160, 180, 200 now, but into 220, 220, 240 now, but into 260. We have it at 240, come on back in for 260 to follow. That's 240 now, but into 260 going once. 240 now, would you bid 260 going twice? Last chance. We have 240, 260, 280, 300, 320 now, but under 340. Still with the book at 320, not yet yours on limiter, perhaps 340 on to beat. Out at 320 here, but under 340, 320, 340, 360 now, but under 380. Back with the book again at 360, perhaps 380 on. That's 360 here, but under 380 for $20 more, going once. 360 here, but 380 there, going twice. Last chance and final call for 380. So for 360, paddle 1806, book bidder. 236 is up, opening up at 240 now, but 260. I have a 240, leaving the 260 to come on back in. That's 240 here, but under 260 clear, going once. 240 here, getting started, leaving 260 going twice. Last chance, final call for 260. So for 240, paddle 1806, book bidder. 237 is up next, opening up at 140 now, but 160. Here at the 140, let it be on for 160 on up. That's 140 here, but under 160 to clear, go once. Looking for 160 here, going twice. We have 140, 160, 180, 220, 240 now, but on clearing the way. Anyone else for 260? I have a 240 now online, looking for 260 on up. We have 240, 260 now, but under 280. It's at 260. Anyone else following up for 280? Original online bidder, you've been outbid. Would you bid 280 on up? That's 260 now, but under 280 going once. 260 now, but under 280 going twice. Last chance, final call for 280. Sold for 260 to you on limiter 263, 254. 238 is up next, open at 160 now, but 180. We have a 160 here, but 180 there. 160, 180, 200 now, but to 220, 240 now, but to 260. I have it at 240, 260, 200 now, but to 300. We have it at 280. Do you bid 300 on to follow? We have it at 280, 300, 320 now, but to 340, 360 now, but to 380. It's at 360, leaving the 380 on to come on back in. 360 now, leaving 380 on in, going once. 360 now, but 380 on in, going twice. Last chance, 380, clearing away. Very well done on limiter. You beat the book. Anyone else for 40 on up to follow? We have it at 380 now online, looking for 400 going once. 380 now online, bid 400 going twice. Last chance, final call for the even 400. Sold to you online for 380, pal 263, 254. And we now have lot 239, opening at 160 now, bid 180. 160 here, bid 180 on the clear, on limiter to come on back in. That's 160 now, but under 180 going once. 160 now, but under 180 going twice. Last chance and final call for 180. Sold for 160, battle 1806. 240 is up, opening up at 140 now, but 160. We have 140, come on back in for 160 for $20 more. That's 140 here, but into 160 clear, go once. Look for 160 here, going twice. Last chance, final call for that 160 with 140, 160, 180, 200 now, but not yet cleared. We have 220, 240 now, competition on, look at 260 long. Right out of the gate, competition is in. We are looking for the 260 on for the advance. New on limiter has it at 240. Original limiter, would you like to come on in for 260? That's 260 now, but out to 280, 280 now, but out to 300. Keep it on going for the even 300 on in to come on back. That's 280 now, but into 300 clear, go once. Looking for 300 on to clear, going twice. Last chance, foul call for the even 300. Sold for 280, foul 239, 270 to you. Up we go with 241, opening at 160 now, but 180. We have a 160 here, come on back in for 180. That's 160 here, but under 180 there, going once. 160 here, but under 180 there, going twice. Last chance, we have 160, 180, 200 now, but down to 220. We have an even 200, come on back in for 220 here on the slot. That's 200 now, but under 220 with the book bidder going once. 200 now, but under 220 going twice. Last chance. Sold for 200, pedal 1806. 242 follows, opening up at 180 now, but under 200. I have it at 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300 now. What did you bid on up to 320? 340 now, but up to 360. I have it at 340, living at 360 on, 360's in, prior book bid. Well, you bid 380, if you come this far, what's one more bid for 380? Wise done, book is out, you are in. Followed up by competition at 40 now, bid 420. I have an even 40 now, looking with 420 on. That's 40 even with the new online bidder, looking for 420 and going once. 40 even now, bid 420 going twice. Last chance, final call for 420. We sell to the new online bidder for 400, pal 263, 254. 243 is right along now, opening up at 400 now, bid 420. We have it at 400, come on back in for 420, 440 now, bid to 460. Out at 440, back with the book again at 460, clearing it away. Very well done, online bidder. Persistent, paying off right at the gate. Anyone else for 40 along? That's 460 now with the online bidder looking forward at 80 on up, going once. 460 now, bid 480 going twice. Last chance and final call for 480. So for 460, pal, 263, 254 to you. 244 is right along now, opening at 160 now, bid 180. We have 160, do you have 180 up to follow? That's 160 now, but up to 180, going once. 160 to the book, looking for 180, going twice. Last chance, final call for 180. So for 160, battle 1806 book bidder. 245 is up next, opening up 420 now, bid 440. We have 420, do you have the 440 on for $20 more to roll on in? That's 420 here, bid 440 there, going once. 420 here, bid 440 there, going twice. Last chance final call for that 440. Sold 420, pedal 1806 book bidder. 246 is right along, now opening at 300 now, bid 320. We have 300 opening up, 320, 340 now, bid up to 360, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500 now, bid 550. It's at 500, clearing it away from the book. Anyone else for 550 on for the competition bid? 550's in, 500's out, now looking for the 550. Original limiter, you've been outbid, come on back in for 600. You came that far, let's see it with you. That's 550 now, but under 600 going once. 550 now, but under 600 going twice. Last chance. Sold to the new unlimited for 550, pal 263, 254. Following up now with 247, we open up at 300 now at 320. We have it at 300 here, come on back for 320 on there. That's 300, 320 now, but into 340. That's 320 now with the online bidder looking for 340 on up for anyone else. Going once. 320 now, but 340 going twice. Company's on, 340 is here, 320 is clear. Come on back for 360 now. That's 340 on, bid on 360 going once. 340 now, but on 360 going twice. Last chance, 360's in, 340 out, keep it on going up to 380. That's at 360, back with your draw online bidder. New on the bidder, would you like to bid 380 on in? It's going once. 360 now, but under 380 going twice. Last chance, final call for 380. So for 362, the new on the bidder 1653, and along we go with 248, opening up at 1900 now, would you bid 2000? I have it at 1,900, 2000, 2200 now, would you bid it on to 2400? Back of the book at 2,200, you had interest once, on limit, let's see it again for 2,400 here. That's 2,200 here, with 2,400 on there, swing once. 2,200 here, but 2,400 there, going twice. 2,400 is in, second interest, but the book is on a prior book bid at 2,400. Do you have 2,600 here to beat? You bid a few times. Let's see it a third time on limiter for 2,600. That's 2,400 here, limit 2,600 there. It's going once. 2,400 here, but 2,600 there, going twice. Last chance, final call for that 2,600. Are you sure? Very well. Lot 248 is. Now sold for $2,400 to the book bidder, pedal 1183. Up we go here with lot 249, opening up at 1,900 now, would you bid 2,000? We have it at 1,900, 2,000 cleared away from the book right at the gate, and very well done online bidder. Anyone else for 2,200 on up for the competition? We have it at 2,000 now online, always the book looking for 2,200, going once. 2,000 now online, bid 2,200 going twice. 2,000, 2,200, competition on, would you bid 2,400 on up? Original online bidder, you were outbid. Right out gate, here we go, looking at the 2,400 on up with you. That's 2,200 with the new unlimited, looking for 2,400 going once. 2,200 now with 2,400 going twice. Last chance, final call, no regrets. Sold for 2,200, about 1183, new online bidder. On we go here with the penultimate lot of this session, lot 250. Opening up at 140 now, would you bid 160? We have the 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, now but down to 240, 260, now but down to 280. We have it at 260, 280, 300, now but down to 320, 340, now but up to 360, 360, now but down to 380. It's at 360, would you bid the 380 on to come on back in? That's 360 here, but down to 380 there, going once. 360 here, but down to 380 there, going twice. Last chance, final call, it's with you. And it's sold to you for 360 on limiter, 274, 595. 251 is here, opening up at 80 now, but down to 100. We have at 80, getting started here. It's with the book. You know what to do to come on back in. Final lot here, lot 251 on limited. Let's see on for the even $100 bid. That's 80 here with the book, bid on to 100, going once. 80 here with the book, bid on to 100, going twice. We have an 80, 100, 120 now, but under 140. It's 120 back to the book and 140 clearing it away. Persistence pays off, and here we go. Anyone else for 160 on for the competition? That's 140 now at under 160 online, going once. 140 now, but under 160 going twice. 160's in, 140's out. Would you be down to 180? 180 now, but up to 200. Wave it at 180, back with the draw on the bidder. New on the bidder, would you like to bid 200? Nice even bid. I have it at 180 now, but under 200, going once. 180 now, but under 200, going twice. Last chance, final call for the even 200. And 200's in, 180's in, anyone else for 220 on up to follow. We have it at 200. Do you have the 220 on back? That's 200 now, but under 220 going once. 200 now, but under 220 going twice. Last chance, final call for that 220. We now sell it to you on limiter for 200 even, about 23.37. With that, has been my pleasure for this auction, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's session.